How did we get here?
Why would I lie about that? That's what you said.
I don't have a reason to lie.
But you do,
So that's
Porsha.
what I'm trying to figure out.
But
Why are
you
you
do.
still doing it? You're here with these girls and you're doing the same thing.
No, I'm not.
I don't even know why.
No, what I am gonna do though is speak up. In Savannah, we talked about
Can you answer
our
that?
parents, and you said, "Oh, I don't ever want our friendship to be affected by our parents' friendship." That's what you said, and we agreed. But the first thing you did was went on your public platform and talked about my mom doing something egregious to your mom. That my mom bought your mom daycare. But in fact, your mom did something first to my mom, and this was years prior. But you don't want to speak on that, right?
Why did they initially?
I don't want to speak on it because it's really gonna go left.
Okay.
I was quiet last year because I was trying to protect and salvage what I thought was a true and genuine friendship. Now, seeing how things are kind of rolling out and how everything has escalated, you know, it. If we're gonna go there, we're gonna go there.
Shamea, I don't give a what our parents did because they were friends prior to us.
But you posted about my mom, but you didn't post about what your mom did.
Girl,
You want to talk about that?
I don't know their relationship.
Should we talk about that?
I don't know that.
But you knew enough to tell that my mom bought your mom's daycare.
Girl, everybody knows that. It's not a secret.
Yeah, but everybody doesn't know that your mom tried to sleep with my dad.
Where we started. Okay, the Scotland trip, and then we went into.
Easier to just walk away from me, which is why it's so hard to like confront somebody that I loved and cared about at one point, because it's like I just, you know, I'm always careful for other people's feelings, even if it hurts mine. Me and Porsha were sisters, right? And sisters fight. My hope was that we would always find our place back to each other. But after tonight, I know that that's not gonna happen. She will never meet another friend like me. I'm cool on her. Absolutely.
Okay, so that was after the bombshell. Your mom tried to sleep with my father at the table. Shamea let go. From what I know, from what I've seen watching the episodes since Shamea been on, Porsha is the one who introduced the moms to the drama that is unfolding rapidly right now. Okay, whether Cynthia, Drew, or any of the other newbies want to admit it, Porsha went to her public platform, like Shamea said, and she dropped. I had the text message, not the text message. I had the Twitter post, but I have a 5-year-old who is, oh Lord. Anyway, I don't have it anymore. Go look it up. You already know. She said, "Oh, your mother did something egregious, blah, blah, blah. She brought my mother's daycare, and you and your mama is snakes in the grass," right? Basically, okay? That's what Porsha said about Shamea and her mama. Now, before we even get there, I should have clipped that and put it in here, but I didn't. Oh, well, moving forward. When Miss Diane, her and Porsha, was at some spa, and she was like, "Oh, be careful of the dog who carries the bone." I was always like, if this is your daughter's friend, why would you be speaking on her in that manner? Why would you be speaking on her in that manner? Because she doesn't like her mama, and she don't like Shamea either. And you want to know why? Guys, y'all want to know why? Because not only does I was just thought about this, right? Shamea has what Porsha wants, marriage-wise, and clearly Mama Diane wanted what Shamea mama had marriage-wise. Just think about it, guys. Just think about it. Okay, we're gonna move on because K.Michelle, after this, everything that happened in episode 17, she is trying to hold Shamea's feet to the fire of why did she drop this bombshell? Why did she go so low? We're going to play that, and I'll be back with my opinion on whether she went low or not.
After Scotland, I was so happy to get home.
don't think you understand, friend.
Hello, beautiful. How you doing?
How are you? Thank you.
Let's see. Okay. So do you feel like it was a lot of bonding or a lot of separation that happened in Scotland?
It was a lot of like fighting for my life.
I feel like it takes real friends to say to friends things when you don't want to see them self-destruct. I just see you with this the world. That fun-loving Shamea. I don't see that girl no more.
Yeah.
What I want most for Shamea is her to smile. You have other people that really love you. I don't want Shamea's failed friendship to become who she is. When it comes to Porsha in Scotland, you came out of nowhere and you came really low, really fast. We at a dinner table and you say, you
Should I have
bring
just
up
posted it
this
to social
woman's
media?
child. You say that this
About
woman,
her child
the
in a
father of her
negative?
child, has been basically sneaking the child to you and your husband.
No.
Do you know how mad you would be?
All right, I gotta jump in here because I hate the way that she said that. Like, the father of her child is sneaking the child over to you and your husband. First of all, Dennis and Porsha have equal custody of this child, so he can't be sneaking her anywhere. He can't sneak Pilar. He can't sneak PJ anywhere. He is also her parent. And I really wish that K.Michelle wouldn't have said it like that. Even if Porsha does not want her daughter, right, around Shamea, I'm just going to say Shamea because I'm not going to think in my head somebody who was there when her daughter was born. Y'all seen the pictures of her in the hospital when Shia was a little baby. I'm hoping I'm saying the right daughter because it's Shiloh and Shyla and Shia, the firstborn. Porsha is there when Shamea had her kid. So you ain't gonna tell me that, first of all, Porsha can't dictate who her kid's father takes her around. That's one. Like, let's stop playing this game. Yeah, we know this, all of this nonsense here is for TV. But in the real world, when parents have custody, Porsha don't get to tell him who he could take his kid around unless he's on goddamn drugs and selling drugs and having her in a bad environment. And we all know that's not true. Yes. We all know that Porsha is a ticking time bomb. Y'all haven't noticed that we have never seen Dennis' mother since she came back to the show on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, like we used to see her when Porsha was pregnant after Porsha had Pilar. Huh? After she tried to jump on his mama on Porsha Family Matters, we've never seen that lady film with her on The Real Housewives of Atlanta since she been back since season 6, Sweet 16, with her fake storyline. Now, K.Michelle, I don't even want to jump on you the way like that because I understand this is for the cameras. But Dennis has as much rights as Porsha, and he could take his child around whoever he feels like taking her around. What type of nonsense is these people kicking? All right, let me get back to it. Oh.
What? Friend, what made you bring all of that up? Tell me, what made you do that?
She said that my mom bought her mom's daycare center, and that's something for him to basically make it like my mom was a shady person. But she didn't tell how we even got to that point because they weren't friends years prior to that. Porsha and I agreed years ago that we would not let our parents' friendship affect ours. So I'm like, if you're going to tell the story, you're going to put shit out there, then put it all out there. I feel like everyone's picking up at just the dinner. When this started last year, I felt sadness because I knew it was probably the ending of a friendship. People don't understand that was like a divorce, right? Because Porsha was my person. I'm going to therapy just for navigating this group. It's a lot.
Shamea, you can't meet wrong with wrong.
When I don't meet wrong with wrong, Okay, I'm still up. Like it's still, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't.
Both
done
of
with
you.
it.
I'm
Like, I let
saying
her get
both
it
of
last
you.
week. I'm done. I'm done. She got it.
Your mom slept with your father's brother.
I sent her an invite to the Halloween party.
What did she say?
Girl, I'm not coming.
Okay, I'm gonna put that text up here that she put. Hold on. This is what Porsha told her. Girl, I'm not coming to your damn party. You sick as F. Please move along. Enjoy. Okay, so I don't really need to go back to I don't really need to go back to Porsha. I didn't put none of my banners up as usual. I'm a hot mess. Okay, I just got to put this banner up because I just want to understand. This is a storyline for Porsha. Okay, like her and Shamea. At some point, Bravo is gonna tell her because her being the anchor girl, you gotta swallow it up, and you gonna have to make this. Even if you don't like her, it's about money. Yeah. Okay, so let's get to it. That's why she came on that. Oh, I wish I would have put that in here. But she came with that little white suit. Hold on, where the suit at? When she came in this little white suit right here. Oh my God. I didn't remove the other thing. Hold on. My bad. When she came in this little white suit and stood not right next to Shamea, but the chair away from her. Because they told her it doesn't matter what her and Shamea is actually going through. Bitch, do your job. Do your job. And that's why she came with this shimmy in, showing it all. Listen, Porsha and Shamea, this little thing they got going is good for TV. The only thing we need Shamea to stop doing is crying and making herself a victim because you're not a victim at all. Never was. Okay? You never was. And this is a dress that they saying Shamea like tried to do. The dresses are totally different. It's from the same designer. I do not like this dress on Shamea at all. The only reason why I don't like this dress on Shamea is because of the hair. If she would have did a like a bob, the dress would have been dope. But yeah, she missed with that wig. If she or even if she would have did a wig with a bang. Okay. Listen, that's all I got for this right here. Like I said, this is probably gonna drag on, right? This is gonna drag on. Oh my god, this is gonna drag on, guys. Leave your comments below. Let me know how y'all feel about what's going on here. Okay, let me know. And hold on, there is one more thing that I wanted to put up, and I got to. Okay, this is my question for this video. Please answer it for me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow your girl over on X. Okay, go follow me over on X. But this is the question for the video. Is Porsha really done with the friendship with Shamea, or is this cooked up for the show? For the TV, lights, camera, action? Because everybody keeps saying, oh, they're putting all their things up like and leaving Shamea out. Shamea is coming back next season because why wouldn't she be? Why wouldn't she be? The only thing I need Shamea to do is, girl, stand in your Real Housewives peach holder status. Do that. The worst thing that you did was try to make it about Porsha instead of making it about yourself because you are a you are a Real Housewives. You are the quintessential. I was gonna say it. You are the quintessential housewife. So, girl, let's act like it. Hmm? Let's act like it. Okay. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Guys, I will catch you in the next video. Viewpoint Mama. Like, comment, and subscribe.